What a car. You just don't need any stereo system whatsoever. 2018, 18 registration. This is an absolute amazing car. Audi RS6 Performance Edition with 31,000 miles on in the Nardo Grey. That cost £5,675 just as an extra, just for the paint. You've then got carbon fibre exterior pack on this car, which costs £4,500 plus VAT. And then for me, the most important part is it has got the dynamic package as well, which is the dynamic steering, and it's got the air ride on it, which is absolutely dynamic sashay control ride. It does everything. Other things like your tilt and sliding panoramic roof, the wheels, but it's this colour. Anybody that's in the market for an RS6 and has been looking for one, like the guy that ran me literally about 40 minutes ago, I hadn't even done the video, it's just come in, and he ran me and said, oh, why is your car £2,000 more expensive than the one that I've seen? And the one that I'd seen didn't have the pan roof, didn't have the carbon fibre, and it wasn't that colour. So you're talking nearly £13,000 of extra, and the other car was £2,000 cheaper. This is a one-off. If you're looking for an RS6, it doesn't get any better. The condition, the service history, full Audi service history. What I tend to find is somebody who buys a nice performance car, they should look after it and maintain it properly, and this car has had that all its life. It's absolutely amazing. Again, another key factor is a lot of these performance cars have lots of stone chips on the front. I want to paint like this, the Nardo Grey. It's very important that if you're going to buy it, you're going to buy a good example, and this one is. Other than a couple of stone chips, which you'd fully expect, there's nothing untoward whatsoever. It is a facelift model as well with the newer style headlights, the LED style angled daytime running lights. The carbon fibre is everywhere, starting with the air duct vents in the corners, on the centre grille. This is all carbon fibre. The bottom lip is carbon fibre. Obviously you've got the iconic RS grille there, with the RS6 badging, the Quattro badging. But you have to agree, the sound, just over 600 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds. It's nothing short of a weapon, this car. It is unbelievable. I know I might be using some slang words there because it's a cracking car. Anybody that is wanting an RS6, this is not going to hang around. We all know that. You've got the upgraded wheels on there. As you can see, the 21-inch performance wheels, which is diamond cut, and that lovely, very dark grey anthracite on the inserts. The red RS brake calipers just behind there, all with good tyres on. Flared arches front and rear, and then you've got the carbon fibre wing mirror covers there. All the black window surround, some protection glass, and then, like I've mentioned already, the full tilt and sliding panoramic roof. Massive extra, you need it. There's no point buying a car for £60,000, £70,000 if it hasn't got all them kind of stuff. It's warranted. You've then got the carbon fibre inlays. Now that's part of the performance pack, as in this be the performance edition. The half leather, half Alcantara. You've got heated seats in the front in this one, and you've got heated seats in the back. That's an extra. The flat bottom steering wheel. Look at the condition of the seats, the dashboard, the Bose surround sound system, electric seats with lumbar support, the illuminated Audi RS6 entry kick plates, and the Audi logo on the floor as you open the doors. The back seats continues. Condition is absolutely immaculate. If you were to buy this car and you came to collect it with a big massive grin in your face, you would be over the moon. Not just because of the way it sounds, but the way it feels, the way it looks, the way it smells. You've got the third zone climate control in the back, the carbon fibre continues on the rear door cards, illuminated entry continues in the rear entry as well, 3-point seat belts and the centre armrest which also comes down. I recently did a video on an RS7 that we sold instantly, and I mentioned that the RS6 is probably one of the best Audi they've ever produced, and that's because they're fabulous. You have performance, but you have practicality. Because a lot of us guys and girls out there who want a bit of power, who want a bit of grunt, a bit of sound, also need the space to be able to put family stuff in it, kids gear and the dogs and bike stuff, golf stuff, all sorts of many reasons. But they look insane, they look proper on a new level. I'm not an estate man, I never have been, truthfully. I have 5 kids, I should be. But most estates, you look at me and you think, well, that's boring, it's ugly, it's this. This is none of that. And I think you'll agree, far from it. Rear spoiler, again, aggressive, enhanced, refined, call it what you want. It flicks out, it looks beautiful. From the rear here, you've got this full carbon fibre piece with the F1 styling and slats down the sides, down the middle. You've got the iconic, again, RS oval exhaust tailpipes. This one has a parking pack on it as well, which is front and rear parking sensors with park assist and a reversing camera system. Automatic tailgate, and then boom, And that's one of the reasons why I buy this car. Mainly because that's all they do it in, the RS6 estates, but it's just nice to have the space. It's nice to be able to use a car day in, day out, and not just a weekend car. And with 31,000 miles on, you can see again, it's been looked after. For every 10 of these that you look at, they've ever been modified, which is not a bad thing, but this one hasn't. Or it's been tortured a little bit, which again, this one certainly hasn't. It's just a very good, genuine motor. One that someone will buy, keep for 2-3 years, enjoy every single day in it, and probably end up doing a few bits to it. Seats go down 60/40. No dents on the car whatsoever. In the Performance Edition, you've got the rear tinted rear lighting system there. The flared arches on the front and rear of the Audi RS6 to me is a statement on its own. You can just see it tells a story. It's quite subtle, but enough, if you know what I mean. It's not a sleeper. Some of the guys don't know what I'm talking about, because it's an RS6, and anyone that knows the cars could look at this and in a glimpse go, it's an RS6. The colour, probably one of the best colours you can ever get, other than blue. I like blue. Electric windows, mirrors, memory seats are there, flat bottom steering wheel that I mentioned already, the paddle shift, the piano black, and then the carbon fibre. Carbon fibre, carbon fibre, carbon fibre, everywhere. Quattro. Remember, you have the sashay control ride on this one, which is massive, by the way. That's part of the pack. Another big thing that I haven't even mentioned yet, because these cars are fast enough already, but this has been de-restricted, so it is 174. Why you would need to go that fast is beyond me, but if you're on a track somewhere, there's nothing keeping up with you. It's special, very special car, this. Mileage, spec, condition, everything that I've mentioned, it costs thousands, and there's lots of those little bits on it as well, but it is genuinely a one-off. Adaptive cruise control, obviously normal limiter, heated seats, dual zone climate control, stop start button, and you have the different drive modes, comfort, auto, individual. So for example, if we go here, you can do the different settings and put an individual. If you go set your individual, you can literally change to what mode you want to go in. If it's dynamic suspension, dynamic steering's beautiful, it's sharper, it gets stiffer and softer. So you can literally configure what you want and how you want the engine to sound. It's one of them types of cars. It's got every single extra, and that's why it's a mental sounding car. But with the correct condition, with the correct paperwork, with the 2 keys, full service history, most recently been serviced by Audi. It's just come in, my name and numbers on the bottom of the screen. If you think for a second that this car will still be here next weekend, we both know it just isn't going to be, because it's absolutely mega. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye now.